Should be here in just a second, and then we'll have some stuff to talk about. All right, live finally. Remind me later. Hey, a notification. That's always good. Should get people in here. Getting my chat up right now, so if I can't see anything anybody's saying, if there's anyone even here, or I could be talking into the void. There's one person. It's you and me. What's up, Orlando? What's up, Jacob? How's it going? How's the game? No thanks. Let's see. Pop this back open. There we go. Oh, we'll see if people come in. Subspace. First game. Oh, the first NFL game. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. For the Hall of Fame game, it was all right. Which is pretty surprising. So I've accumulated. It was so much fun. You saw a brawl. Oh yeah, you got to go to the fight. Then you got to see Jose knock out what's his name? Tim Anderson, which is awesome. Yep, Madden 24 drops in a week from tomorrow. Oh shit. Oh, what's the official date on that? For the Madden 24 drop. It's like what, the 17th or something like that? Uh-oh, my internet's acting up a little bit. Should even out. Uh-oh. Hopefully it's good tonight. I don't know why it's acting like this. August 17th. Let's see. Oh, should probably pre-order that then. I don't get paid till the 18th again. So we'll figure it out. You're getting an early access. Oh, that's true. What's up though, Phil? What's up, Kevin? How you guys doing? You still have Lions upsetting Chiefs week 1. That's a pretty, that could happen. I wouldn't be too surprised. Kind of curious about what the Chiefs offense is going to look like. New offensive coordinator. Oh, fucking, hold on. You know, new offensive coordinator, kind of a weaker wide receiver core, not the greatest running back stable. They've got Travis Kelce and Mahomes. Is that enough? I guess we'll see. You might be going to Browns-Pittsburgh in a month. That'd be pretty cool. I don't know. Do you guys feel confident about a Chiefs team with a wide receiver 1 of Sky Moore? Because Kadarius Toney is hurt. Do you know that's their wide receiver 1 if you go look at the Chiefs depth chart? Just a fun thing that I don't think a lot of people talk about with them for whatever reason. You didn't know that, did you? That their number 1 receiver is Sky Moore. I might be the first person to tell you this news. I mean, when Tooney's playing, I guess he's the one. And they have Justin Ross, who looks all right. But, I mean, that's against the Chiefs corners and Chiefs safeties, which are, I guess they're really good. You know, it's, they got, I mean, is Tooney even really a wide receiver 1? Last year they had Juju and Marquise Valdez-Scantling, and Juju played the 1 all year, and Valdez played the 2, and little buddy played the 3 when he was on the field. Yeah, Miles Jack, yeah. I seen he signed with somewhere. To the Eagles. I think someone else went there. It's really crazy, though, that the Eagles signed another linebacker despite just drafting Nolan Smith and that Nakobe Dean. And they were supposed to be so great, but they just brought in another veteran linebacker who plays the same position as both Nolan Smith and Nakobe Dean. Isn't that weird? I was told that those were the 2 greatest picks in league history. But hey, whatever. Maybe they're not doing as good as everyone likes to pretend that they are. Weird that you sign another veteran instead of just playing Nakobe Dean or your superstar rookie. I don't know. Interesting, huh? I believe they signed 2 linebackers even in Philadelphia. So just a few fun things to think about, eh? I don't know. Doesn't seem like this stream's going anywhere tonight. There's only 4 people here. I guess we'll see if it gets going at any point. You guys, hopefully everyone's dropping likes and all that. Helping getting people in, and that'd be cool. It definitely needs it. Yeah, just a few interesting things on my head. I think the stream started with 8 likes, so that could be pretty much everyone who usually watches. We'll see. It's only been like 5 minutes. Plus, I don't even know if we're going to be able to stream. The internet quality's been kind of dancing all night. It's really annoying. What's up, Joe? But yeah, I don't know really why there isn't more attention being paid to a very weak Kansas City roster. Offensive line is all right. Kelsey's aging. The receiving core isn't good. Yeah, not a bad pickup. He didn't really do anything in New England, though. Defense, I don't know. It's getting old, and I don't really remember it being that great against Philly. You know what I mean? It's just, is Mahomes and Kelsey going to be enough? All on their own this year. I guess we'll find out, right? In arguably one of the best divisions in football. I don't know. Feeling weird about that. Brand new offensive system. I guess we're about to find out if it was actually Andy Reid or Eric Bieniemy. I will say, though, that the Commanders are running a lot of plays that I've seen the Chiefs run the last 4 or 5 years. So it's been quite interesting to watch the Commanders quarterbacks doing shovel pass, no-look underhand stuff. And I'm like, oh, wait a minute. So that was actually Eric Bieniemy's tricks and sleeves, things up his sleeve. Just, you know, there are small things you got to pay attention to. Is Matt Nagy going to be the offensive coordinator, or is it Andy Reid? Was Eric Bieniemy that important to the success of that team as all the Chiefs players said he was? I don't know. Better hope it is, because boy, oh boy, is the Chargers looking pretty good. And so are the Broncos. I don't know if you guys have been following that camp at all, but they look like a whole new football team. Probably like 4 games, 5 games. I'm fully of the belief that the Broncos will be good this year. I don't really see them being bad again. I think they had a terrible coaching situation. Let's be honest with you. I mean, Jesus Christ. I didn't know if they were going to be good last year. I'll be honest. I was kind of on the fence about the Broncos. I just didn't believe it. I didn't really believe the Chargers. I was like a hater on the AFC West last year. I was like in a weird... A lot of people were kind of out on the Broncos, but like I was really out on the Chargers last year. I really like them this year, though. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. I don't know. Sean Payton's a pretty good coach. Broncos have a really good defense, and the only thing that really needs to get fixed up is that offense. And if Sean Payton can work his magic with another potential Hall of Fame quarterback like Russ is, I'm pretty sure we'll be all right. Russ looks like he's lost a bunch of weight, back into like a pretty good playing shape. Yeah, Hackett was a stupid hire. Hackett's success is that like he and Rodgers get along well, and he just does whatever Rodgers wants to do. That's the truth of Hackett. Whereas like Josh McDaniels was lauded as an actual offensive genius, no one's ever lauded Nathaniel Hackett as being an offensive genius. You know what I mean? Like even when he had Tom Brady or all these other quarterbacks, everybody's like, McDaniels is really good at offense. He's just a dipshit of a guy as a head coach. Very big ego, can't tell him what to do, very, very high on his own shit. Because again, he's very good at offensive play calling, but he's not the great. But like with Hackett, it's just like he was Rodgers' guy. I don't really think that makes him a good coordinator. He just agreed with what Aaron said to do. I don't know. I have to see Seattle to believe it. I don't think Geno's going to repeat last year. But their defense might actually be pretty fun to watch. Yeah, but I think Seattle should be better than they were last year because they did improve on every front. Like their team is better than what it was last year heading into the season. I just don't know about Geno Smith, and the quarterback is unfortunately going to like complete makes or breaks the season. So, but like talent wise, the Seahawks are in a way better position than they were last year. Oh, it's not even close. I thought Seattle was going to win like 3 games last year. That's how bad of a team they looked like. Geno could be our generation's Rich Gannon, though, too. A guy who kind of just sucked ass the first several decades of his, like the first, like, I don't know, 8 years of his career, and then just suddenly turned into a good quarterback when it all clicked in. I mean, hey, that actually does happen more often than you'd think. Like, the most recent example was obviously that I could think of would be Rich Gannon, a guy who, like, was just not good and then just became good. That happens. It's not super common, but I don't know. You figure some things out. You learn how to read a defense, and you're just kind of like, I get it now. The accuracy improves a little bit. Your mechanics are rock solid finally. I don't know. You guys want to know what my hot take is for the year? I always make a hot take, and I'm usually, I don't know, I'm pretty accurate with one of my takes. I do a few. My big one this year, though. This is my Stephon Gilmore, the cornerback, is going to win Defensive Player of the Year at an award that doesn't go to defensive backs. It was so rare that Gilmore won DPOY that I don't even know how I predicted that the year that happened. That was my hot take for that year. Last year, of course, my Chargers take was pretty damn accurate, if almost perfect. They were going to be wildly overrated, barely make the playoffs if they do, and hey, what happened? They snuck into the playoffs because the Patriots blew it in like 2 games at the end of the season. That's like simple facts. This year, I have another one. We're looking at the AFC West. We're dialed in on that shitty little conference, which actually is probably like the second or third best. If you kind of been listening to what I've been saying this stream, you might know where I'm going with this. I don't like what I'm seeing from a certain team in Kansas City. They're a playoff team, 100%. Mahomes, Kelsey, that's probably going to get you there. But what won't get you a division title, though, is fucking Sky Moore as your wide receiver 1. Huh? That's real? Oh, and that backfield that barely can ever get 100 yards total in a football game? Yeah, that's got to change if you want to win your division. I don't know what the fuck Matt Nagy is going to do as the play caller, because I've been seeing what the Washington's been doing because I've been watching this, and they've been running Kansas City plays all camp. It's been pretty much just shovel pass, no look shit, underhand fucking trick plays. And I'm like, so Eric Bieniemy's the guy who brought in a lot of that pizzazz play. I've never seen that in Andy Reid offense. That wasn't there before Eric Bieniemy, and it won't be there after him. Guarantee that shit. So we have a weak wide receiver core. Unless you think Sky Moore as a wide receiver 1 is good. Yeah, Matt Nagy's their offensive coordinator. We've seen how good that was in Chicago. That was a really good time. When people were tricked for like, Matt Nagy's their offensive coordinator. Yeah. They got Kelsey, who's what, like 34 now. I mean, he's super young. He's still spry. He's probably still, you know, the same Kelsey year in, year out, year in, year out. We'll see. I guess not blocking gives you a couple extra years. We got no running backs. Fucking Isaiah Pacheco isn't that good. Has he gone for 100 yards in a game yet where they didn't give him like fucking 35 carries? You know what I mean? It's like, no. Has he ever had one of them games? He's had a couple of nice runs, but has he ever had like 100 yards in a game? Everyone keeps telling me he's like this great running back, and I'm like, really? Is he that good? He's like decent, but Kansas City's line isn't built to run block. They're very mid-tier offensive line, save for a very good center. Okay. And I guess Orlando Brown. He wasn't as good without that running quarterback, though. You noticed that last year? He's still really good, though. 3 other guys, though. Again, the defense isn't nothing special. The Eagles were lighting their ass up. The Chiefs were able to score more. But again, they lost 2 of the pieces of that team that I thought were very important in MVS and Juju Smith-Schuster. You know, they're wide receiver 1 and wide receiver 2 of that team. They're both gone. They didn't replace them. Well, they replaced him with Justin Ross and hopefully Kadarius Toney if he's healthy. So he didn't get 1,000 yards. Okay, cool. As the running back 1. That's pretty good, I guess. That's not very good. You need more production from your backfield if you want to, I think. But again, I say that because the team doesn't have much to throw to other than one guy at this point. Again, Sky Moore is okay, but he's not a wide receiver 1. He's immediately taken out by a great corner. That's like a one-on-one shutdown. Justin Ross, I have no idea what he's going to be. Kadarius Toney can't stay healthy, so we'll see. Hopefully he can. Yeah, I appreciate the stats. Yeah, I'm just pointing out that it's like they're not bad stats for a rookie running back, but again, I need to see a little bit. Actually, that's not bad. Actually, I'm being a little harsh. That's not actually that bad numbers. I'll give him credit. Still, it's nothing. What else are we looking at? Again, I just don't know if the coaching's that good. Again, Andy Reid's a good head coach, but he didn't really do any fucking thing though before. Anyway. What's up, Kenny? So basically, I give you my problems with Kansas City, right? Which boils down to I don't trust the offensive coordinator. What the fuck? I think most of the Chiefs' offensive pizzazz over the last few years has come directly from the brain of Eric Bieniemy. We'll see me to be right about this probably. We are looking at I don't trust their wide receiver core without Kadarius Toney. I really don't even think it's good with Kadarius Toney because it's like Sky Moore's your number 2 receiver. That's not very good. It's just like, hopefully that Justin Ross guy is as good as everyone is pretending he is against your very weak corners and safeties in Kansas City. Remember that they don't have a good secondary. So the fact that these corners are not constantly getting cooked and constantly losing to these receivers is a very troubling situation. You have to think about what I just said very carefully. Kansas City does not have the greatest secondary. I'm not even trying to be mean. They just don't. They have a decent safety, I think, and like that's it. Even if a Chiefs fan was in here, they would agree with me that their secondary it's okay, but like you need a receiver that's beating your secondary, and it's like Justin Ross is sometimes doing that. It's just, you're moving down to NMU in a few weeks. Oh, nice, Kenny. You're going to work with the equipment manager? Congrats, Kenny. You're working with the football team? Hell yeah. Glad to hear it. Didn't Dalvin... Dalvin hasn't done anything quite yet. Yeah. On the receiver that injury prone. Yeah. So basically, I don't like the receiving core. Don't like the running. Pacheco could be okay. Again, they have Mahomes and they have Kelsey. I think they're a playoff team. This is my hot take. I don't think the Chiefs win the AFC West this year. There we go. I think I'm the only person on planet Earth that has that take, unless you're a very diehard Chargers or Broncos fan. And I think even most of them don't agree with what I'm about to say. I think it's the Chargers, division to lose, followed by the Broncos, and then the Chiefs, most likely to win it right there. I hated the Chargers last year. I really like them this year. That's the big difference. I think the receiver that the Chargers drafted, along with Keenan Allen and Mike Williams, form that is a scary receiver room. Good tight end, great running back system, great defense, great quarterback. I don't know, like, I look at the Chargers now and I'm like, this is what everybody saw and should have been hyped for. Like last year's hype for the Chargers should be this year, but nobody's doing it because they don't want to fucking feel stupid. And it's just, Jadis, I've already like invited you to the Discord like 7 times. Would you leave again? Would you make like another new Discord? Not right now. And I really like the addition of Kellen Moore as the offensive coordinator. You're going to be there for camp? Nice. So my hot take this year is the Chiefs are a playoff team, probably a wild card team if they make it. And the Chargers win the AFC West. I'm not going to post it right now, so no. Maybe toward the end of the stream or something. You need to stop leaving the Discord because if you do it again, I'm just not going to invite you back. It's kind of annoying to keep having to do this. So, that's my hot take. Oh, you're going to miss camp? It's all right. Your black horse is the Washington? Oh, no, that's not going to happen. Washington doesn't have a quarterback. Here's how Washington's going to go this year. They're going to get one of the top 5 picks because they're literally a dog shit football team with no offense. But their defense is going to... They're going to be playing in a lot of like fucking 14 to 17 games. Where they lose, they lose, but it's a pretty fun year for Washington defense. But if they have a quarterback, they could win a decent amount of games with that defense. I'll give them that. I don't know what the Colts are going to do with Taylor. Jim Irsay is kind of unpredictable. My guess is they eventually figure out a way to pay him for a year. I'm streaming football Thursday. And when I can, yeah, this weekend. Of course. Of course. But yeah, so that's my big take this year. We'll see how correct I am. I think it's a good take. We'll see though. Chiefs are a tough team. They've been very good the last few years, but I see the regression. My big the big one. My big take since I've started streaming, I think I'm 5 for 6. I don't think I've ever had a bad year on like big explosive takes. Remember when I predicted the Rams to play the Patriots the first year I streamed and I got that right? I'm telling you, man, I got one prediction in me a year that's usually like it's just like it lines up in a scope in my brain when I'm doing something one day. It's just like all of a sudden I'll just be walking, right? I'll be like, I'll be thinking of something completely unrelated. Today I was thinking about like, the show Dexter's Laboratory? I was thinking about how that could become like an eldritch horror show. Like just this monstrous like mutant show. And all of a sudden like it just went, Chiefs aren't winning the division. And I went, what? Who the fuck said that? And I was like, oh no, that's the scary voice that comes to me once a year and tells me some crazy shit. No, I can't post the link now. I'm sorry. I'm in the middle of something. Oh yeah, Kenny. It sounds like a good time to get a day off. Like I'm in the middle of something, Jadis. Like I'm literally streaming right now. I'm sorry. But yeah, it's literally like it just clicks and just real randomly. I'm like, oh, there's my premonition for the year. I had it about Gilmore winning Depoy. Like, and I can I envision the thing in my head. It's very, very clear. I'm like, holy shit. Whoa. And I'm like, all right. I guess that's my big move. I get a good like fucking rush of dopamine through my body. I'm like, oh, I just seen the future. I'm pretty sure that should be illegal. Jadis, I'll give you the link. It's just I'm not gonna give it in the middle of a stream. I'm fucking busy. I don't feel like sitting here and watching my Discord. Sorry. Anyway, you're watching preseason football because you got the network. That happens to you all the time. Yeah, but it's like I have a long history of that thing being very, very correct. And it's like a very explicit, like, Stephon Gilmore of the New England Patriots will win Defensive Player of the Year in 2019. And I'm like, whoa. Like the year, just like in general, like 2018, 19, and it's like, you'll figure it out. And it's just like, all right, that's okay. I think my one big take one year was a Baker Mayfield take. I think that's the one thing I got wrong. No, it was no, it wasn't. No, those are just player predictions. Those aren't. That's not really the take. That's not really a take. Gilmore, he plays for the Cowboys. You don't watch preseason a lot, Seth? I like preseason. Pretty cool. Yeah, I'm wondering though, Steelers fans. Here's a prediction for you guys. George Pickens isn't going to be allowed to do that push move anymore. No, I don't have you in my messages. Jesus, dude, shut the fuck up about the link. I'm not going to give it to you now. Jesus, dude. No. Every time you ask about the link, it's just going to be no, dude. Jesus Christ. No. Like, you're getting annoying now, dude. Like I'm trying to talk about football, not Discord. Oh, like, holy fuck. Yeah, I've literally said no. When I'm done with the stream, I'll give you the link. You don't need to keep asking for caveats and shit. No, the answer is no. Just whatever you're going to ask about it, no. Like, while you're typing it, just know that the answer is no. So you don't even have to waste your fingers, your time typing and wasting all of our time. So I have to explain this to you that the answer is just at the end of the stream. For now, no. Best rookie quarterback. None of them. They suck. I don't know why anybody drafted any of these guys. I'm gonna send it in the stream when I want to. Or I won't. I just won't now. You'll find out. How about that? Jesus fucking Christ. God, dude, you're so fucking annoying, Jadis. Like genuinely, go the fuck somewhere else for a little while. Like, you gotta leave for a minute, cause I'm fucking getting pissed. Like, you're probably not the best idea to come in here and fucking nag me when I worked all day, and I've been working for like 6 days in a row. Like, probably not a good idea, dude. I don't have any fucking patience for that. My God. I'd fucking hit you right now if I could. Oh, dude, that's an obnoxious behavior. Can I get an out? Can I get an out? Hey, I know you just said no and explained to me very clearly, but can I get an out? Yeah, I'd fucking deck a motherfucker. I don't even care how old you are. And your parents would probably laugh at you and be like, you shouldn't have did that, dude. That's retarded. God damn. Baker, yeah, and he's not doing good in Tampa. Best team in the AFC North. I'm going to finish my rookie quarterback thing real quick, Mike, and then I'll talk about that. Anyway, back to my rookie quarterback thing. Bryce Young has the best opportunity. Anthony Richardson's going to take like 2 or 3 years. I do think Anthony Richardson might be okay. Now that I'm a little bit calmer after I got that out of my system. I like Bryce Young. I just think man, he's so little. Like, and it's not the height. The height, I don't really give a fuck about height. Height's, he's tall enough. I think he's a similar size to Kyler and somebody else like Drew Brees, but and it's literally nothing to do with like his height. Again, he drops back far. He knows how to do a drop back. He's very athletic. The problem for me, Bryce Young. Again, he has a lot of what I like in quarterbacks. I think he's got every single intangible I like. I think he's got a good arm. I think he's just a good quarterback. Like, I really like what I've seen so far. It's just, man, let me find a picture. A picture is about 1,000 words, right? Here we go. It's this, dude. Again, I like everything I've seen about Bryce Young, except one thing. He's very short. Again, he's about a head shorter than a lot of his offensive. Again, that's not the biggest deal. Dude, look at his build. Like, he's very small, dude. He looks like he's putting on size finally since the first time I seen him. But dude, look at Andy Dalton for scale. Like, Dalton looks like a fucking actual tank. Like, the coaches look bigger than this dude. He look like, I just don't get like how he's so little. Like, look at this dude. That, like, it's like, I hope he puts on like 20 pounds of muscle because he's so skinny. Look at this. Look at this dude. Oh, CD Vaughn or Deuce Vaughn. Yeah. Is his name CD or Deuce? Or is it CD Deuce? Like is Deuce his nickname? Yeah, and then, like, they had a bad line in Carolina, and he's not very big. Height, whatever. Again, I don't really care about height. That's, you know, he's been able to play at that height for his whole life. And it's not really ever affected him. So I really don't think it'll hurt him in the NFL. What'll hurt him in the NFL is that build. That is not a good build for a quarterback. He's not Lamar Jackson. He can't be built like that. The reason Lamar can get away with being built like a full-on toothpick, like a very shredded toothpick, is because, like, he doesn't really get hit. Like, and I think the ironic part is about Lamar's build, you know, the only time Lamar's actually gets hurt is when he gets hit in the pocket, when he's not running and avoiding getting hit. So when Lamar takes on direct hits, he gets hurt because of his build. That's actual truth about why Lamar, I think, gets hurt. Is he's not designed to take hits in the pocket. Neither is this little guy, and I don't think he's got the ability to move around like Lamar or even Kyler, for that matter. Like, Kyler got hit like one time real bad and he was gone. My team tore his ACL to pieces. You know, there's a reason. I'm not big upping Kyler because I feel kind of guilty that it happened against my team, and I'm like, oh fuck, we hurt him. And no one's really ever brought that up, how we hit Kyler kind of fucked up. And actually, it was a clean hit. He's just a little guy, and he got hit right. I mean, that's my big worry for Bryce is, you're good, Jadis, man. You got to calm down. I'll give you the link. It's just, I'm in the middle of this whole thing, man. I still got the Panthers like 8 or 9. Yeah, I got them like 6, 7 wins maybe. But it's just the height thing. We'll see. That's my big worry for the Panthers. And the rookie quarterbacks. I don't like any of the other ones. So I like Anthony Richardson. He's just a work in progress. Hendon Hooker, we'll see. It was a bum ass class. It's very similar to 2013. I don't know if anyone's gonna stand out. AFC North. Who's gonna win that division right now? All right, Steelers fans, I'm sorry to say this, but it won't be you guys. Oh, hey, politics. You missed my big take. My big take of this year was that what's up, Trey? I don't see the Chiefs winning their division this season. It hit me today. I don't know about the offensive game system that they are replacing Eric Bieniemy. Again, it's a whole new system. And I know it's going to be new, and I know that installing a new OC removed the last year's offense and the offense they've been using, because I've been watching all those same plays that they ran in Kansas City. They're appearing over in the Washington. They're in Washington now. I've seen underhanded passing. I've been seeing like no look passing, underhand no look passing, and flipping the ball to people. So I'm like, all right, that was straight up Bieniemy. So I don't know. So I don't know. And like, I'm not very impressed by the receiving core of wide receiver 1, Sky Moore, maybe Kadarius Toney if he's ever healthy, and then Justin Ross. That's their 3 receivers. I don't even know who the fuck else they got. And then so bad receiving core to kind of really terrible. Like, it's not good. They don't draft very well in Kansas City if we're being very honest. Again, Matt Nagy's their offensive coordinator. I don't know how much we want to trust that. What's up, 313? What's up, Dominic? The running back's okay. They got 2 good offensive linemen. They got Mahomes. They got an aging Travis Kelce. I like their defense isn't that good at all. Like, it's not good. The fucking Eagles were piecing them up. It's just the Eagles. I'll get to your comments in a second. I'm just kind of filling in the people who might have not heard the big take for the year about the Chargers or about the Chiefs and kind of the Chargers. They're included. Just so many questions this year, just the bad defense, special teams should be okay. Like, they still got Butker. Is their offense going to be enough in the AFC, which is completely loaded? There's 2 bad teams in the AFC. One's the rebuilding Texans, who could be good in like 2 years, and the Colts. That's it. There's 2 bad teams in the entire AFC. Everybody else is contending for the playoffs. Every other team in the AFC. Oh yeah, I read your thing about the Browns. We'll get there. We'll talk about the AFC North in just a sec. The Trey. So and then the Colts, I just think they're going to be kind of bad this year. Everyone else, I think they're all in game. It's very hard to find the bad teams. It's very, very hard in the AFC. So I don't know if I like that about the Chiefs, that I see so many problems that I don't know if just those 2 guys are enough without Bieniemy and everything that was in place last year. Again, they literally have Sky Moore right now as wide receiver 1, Justin Ross is number 2, and Kadarius Toney maybe when he's healthy as 1. And yeah, it's, guys, if it was that's a bad receiving core. They're still a playoff team. But again, I don't think they make I don't think they win their division this year. If that's what we see for their roster, I don't think that's on talent, on paper. I don't think that's good enough. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see how good of a guy Mahomes actually is, because again, he just lost Juju and MVS. So, those are 2 big losses. So again, I think the Chargers win the division. Maybe the Broncos. I have to see what the Broncos look like with the new coach. But right now, my gut's saying the Chargers. MVS is a Jet. Again, you look at the Chargers, you see everything like that you like. Good running back, good offensive line, good elite quarterback, elite receiving core. That kid they drafted is a monster already. Great defense. As long as everybody stays healthy, the Chargers are the best team in that division. Juju, he's on the Patriots now. Toney, I don't know how Toney's like day to day with a knee problem. Again, it's just Kansas City's in a weird spot. I have no idea what we're gonna see. They just lost the offensive brains of the brains of their offense in Bieniemy. He's gone too. Are we gonna go back to Matt Nagy and Andy Reid's boring what's his name offense? Dude, go look at it. You guys think I'm kidding? You want to see what their fucking depth chart? Hold on. I looked at this. Wide receiver 1, Kadarius Toney, Rashay Rice, Justin Ross, Ty Freifogel, Sky Moore. Right now is their wide receiver 1. James Ritchie, Emir Smith-Marset, Jerrion Ely, Nico Remigio. You guys think I was fucking playing around about this, didn't you? No, I'm not being serious. They're actually got a great football team. Everybody's loaded on that team. Travis Kelce's also fucking 34, going to turn 34 in October. Like I said, he's aging. He's 34. You guys thought I was fucking around when I said that he's 34. No, he's 34 years old. He's on the bad side of 30 now. I'm not, guys, I do my research. My takes aren't just like, I'm just making shit up. Again, they're aging. The offensive line's okay, but their running backs aren't. What is this running back stable? Isaiah Pacheco, Jerick McKinnon, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, who's been a bust. McKinnon's always hurt. De Niro, Prince, and LaMichael Perrine. I don't like that team, dude. I don't think that's a very good football team outside of two guys. And kind of Kadarius Toney if he can be healthy. I guess Taylor Lewan's a good offensive, or not Taylor Lewan. It might be Taylor Lewan. Did I see that right? No, I don't think I've seen that right. No, I think the Chiefs don't win their division. I don't think so, Crom. I think the Chargers are actually a good football team. They have a better offense than the Chiefs. The Chiefs just have a better quarterback and a better tight end. Overall, as an offensive unit, the Chargers are way better. They have real receivers. They don't have a 34-year-old tight end. They have actual running backs. They know how to use the running backs. We've seen what Andy Reid and Matt Nagy's offense looked like with Alex Smith. It was very boring and very easy to predict. It's just the West Coast offense. All the tricks, all the fun stuff, all the gadgetry came from Bieniemy. Yeah, Kelsey's 34. Dude, I know what I'm talking about. Kelsey took forever to become good. Yeah, that was with a second-year head coach, a second or third-year quarterback. Dude, you guys, no, he won't. He threw the ball to fucking Juju and fucking Travis Kelce all year last year and MVS. I don't think 10 wins is enough to win their division. I think they could win 11 games and finish in second behind the Chargers. Or win 10 and finish in second behind. Guys, in my mind, again, you guys don't have to agree with me on these takes, by the way. This is my kind of my hot take. No one agreed with me last year either. It's fine. Yeah, but Kelsey's 34 years old. He's on the bad side of 30. You guys, I'm telling you, you don't not age as a tight end. You trust me. Kelce could suddenly be bad, and then what? Then what? Go ahead, tell me then what? What happens if Travis Kelce is old this year? What do the Chiefs do? Who's he throwing the ball to? No. 2019 Tom Brady, after winning a Super Bowl, did not play. Everybody, okay, no. Fuck you, that's wrong. 2019, Tom Brady looked like he needed to retire from the NFL on the Patriots. Everybody was like, he's finally done. This dude is washed. He couldn't beat the fucking Titans. Now, Tom Brady goes to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and throws like 50 touchdowns, should have won the MVP, wins a Super Bowl, and clearly was not washed. No, you need receivers and players to actually throw to. The Patriots just had nothing left. If the Chiefs lose Travis Kelce, they have nothing fucking left. Who's he going to throw the ball to? Everybody who's covered? Like, they just cover up, fucking double cover Tooney, fucking double cover Smith or Ross, and nobody else on that team is beating you. No, he won't. What's he going to do? Run the ball? Yeah, literally, look at Aaron Rodgers last year. He looks like he should fucking leave football. I don't know what, because, okay, by the way, also this Justin Ross thing, he's like a fucking like mid-tier rookie that's burning the Chiefs' very bad defense. That's not a good sign. You should see more things happening from those Chiefs receivers burning this kind of bad Chiefs defense, and they're just not doing that. These bad receivers aren't beating these bad corners and this very mid-tier secondary. Like, they're just not. They're just not doing that. And the only guy who's somewhat doing that is Justin Ross sometimes. That's it. If I had a receiving core that wasn't kicking the absolute dog shit out of that secondary, I'd be very nervous as a fan. Oh, I would agree, Joe. I would agree a lot. So I think the Chargers right now are just a better team. I think their coaching will be good this year. I like Staley heading into year 3. I just like the Chargers this year. If it's not the Chargers, it'll be the Broncos, who I think will be massively improved this year. But I'm not as confident in that take. I'm very confident in saying Chiefs finish not in first. He had Juju Smith-Schuster and Marquise Valdez-Scantling. And he also had Travis Kelce, and he also had Kadarius Toney. He actually had receivers last year, believe it or not. You know Juju was his number 1, and MVS was his 2, and Kadarius Toney was his 3. Kadarius Toney is now his number 1 receiver, and Sky Moore is his number 2. Do you not see that that's a expedited drop-off of unbelievable proportion? No, I don't care if a team becomes a dynasty. No, this is completely unbiased, dude. You gotta knock that off. I don't. That's probably the weirdest shit somebody's ever said to me. And like actually meant it. Like you actually think that. That's adorable. No, I say I hope they become a dynasty so all these retarded Chiefs fans can stop pretending that they're a dynasty. Dude, I don't care about shit like that. Like, I only want the Patriots to ever be the only dynasty ever again. I only want my team to ever be the dynasty. What kind of third grade mentality is that? I'm giving you like an honest breakdown of the Chiefs' problems, and you're like, this dude's biased. What have I said that's been wrong about the Chiefs? Go ahead. Yeah, literally, you're never gonna beat the Patriots 2-time double dynasty that we had. I don't give a fuck. We had a 20-year dynasty in the NFL. You'll never top that. I don't care if you're a dynasty for a few years. Go ahead, knock yourself out, baby. Good job. Congratulations. What have I said that's been wrong about the Chiefs? Go ahead. I said their best bet is having Mahomes and Kelce. Those two will probably get them into the wild card. What happens if Kelce gets hurt? Dude, there's nothing that they can do. Yeah, I'm basing this on a healthy Chargers team, not the Chargers team that we always see that always choked, which is basically a bunch of backups and Justin Herbert. Yeah, again, you're like basing this on like a rookie team with a rookie coach and a bunch of young players. Dude, it's just such a retarded argument. Yeah, they'll just never grow out of it. You're right. It's like night and day difference. Anyway, I said the exact same thing last year. Wait, when did I? When I said the Chiefs were going to walk away with the division with like 12 or 13 wins in the offseason, and that Chargers and Broncos fans were retarded for thinking that the Chiefs wouldn't win the division. Really? What did I say last year? Actually, my hot take last year was that the Chargers would be like barely a playoff team if they actually did make it, and the Broncos weren't going to be shit, and that the Chiefs were going to run away with their division with actually not much problem. I think I said Kansas City would probably win the Super Bowl this year before the season started. No, I didn't say that at all last year. I actually said the Chiefs were probably the best team in football last year, and it wasn't close. If the Chiefs had gotten DeAndre Hopkins, they would repeat. They didn't do that. They didn't get any receivers. They're not going to be good this year. Sorry to tell you. Dude, I don't think you understand who you're talking to. I don't like the Chiefs. I said they would win the Super Bowl last year. But literally didn't even bat. I was like, dude, they're going to win the AFC and the Super Bowl. I don't know why these Bills fans are doing this. Literally, I was the only person last year in the entire NFL world that said the Chargers were going to be wildly overrated. You're I don't know what you're doing, dude, but like I don't operate on bias. I did not say the Bills were winning a Super Bowl. I said that if the Bills don't win the Super Bowl, it's going to be the funniest thing in the world because guess what? They should be winning Super Bowls with that team with the way that they're talking. Yeah. But dude, no, I didn't. Dude, don't try to miscategorize what I say in my takes. I know every take I make. You're making things up about what I say. No, I know exactly what my takes are. I know precisely what every single football take I've ever made is. Don't play this game with me, Jadis. You don't want to go down this road. You will lose. Jadis, everybody's literally laughing at you right now about how stupid you are. I get things wrong, but I remember every single take I've ever made. Jadis, don't do this. Please don't do this. Don't go down this road of trying to tell me that I don't know what I say. I think about these takes before I stream. I get them very well ironed out. I know them inside and out. No, I know I get stuff wrong. I literally said that Josh Allen was fucking going to be garbage. I got that wrong. Like, I get things wrong. I said Baker was going to be very good. I literally predicted that Josh Allen would be out of football as a starter in year 4. You know what he did in year 4? What happened in year 4, everybody? Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. Josh Allen became like the second best quarterback in the NFL real quick. Huh? Oh, Rob got that one dead wrong. I don't give a fuck, dude. Like, I have no problem saying I get things wrong. Like, I'm just saying I know what my takes are. Like, do you get the difference in what I'm saying? Don't say I'm getting, like, don't get my takes wrong. I know exactly what I predict and what I don't predict. I just, like, I know exactly what they are. And if they're wrong, they're wrong. I don't care. The Cardinals? Remind me when I predicted that 2021, who did I think the Cardinals would be playing in the Super Bowl? This will be pretty funny. The team I call the NFL's old folks home that's only good for 11 games. Yeah. Browns and Cardinals. Hold on a minute. You really think I'd make that prediction? Oh, anything I say after a season doesn't count. I only make predictions in September. I don't do predictions until the season or until right before the season, September or August. So that was probably me fucking trolling if I ever said that. Oh, he is a better quarterback than Tua. Tua just has better receivers, and he's a year older, so we don't really know how to compare him. We'll see after year 3. My Super Bowl prediction's still a little muddy because I have to see I have to see things. I like Cincy. I like Cincy a lot. And I like holy shit, do I really like the Eagles or the Lions, man? I don't know who to put. It's between those two. And if the 49ers have a quarterback, the 49ers are my favorite to win the NFC. But if they don't have a quarterback, then it's the Eagles and the Lions. And then in the AFC, I really like the Bengals, and I really also like the Chargers, obviously. And I hate the Buffalo Bills, but they're in there. Ugh. No, Wade, we're just chilling. But I don't have like a solid set of predictions for the Super Bowl yet. Browns? Yeah, I remember you saying that, Jadis. They could be pretty good, but it depends on if Watson's like ready to play or not. I still think the 49ers or Eagles will probably get the first seed. Yeah, I think so too. I think it's between the Eagles and Niners for the best team in the NFC. And the Lions are like bumbling around third. Yeah, the problem with the AFC North is right now the Browns or the Steelers are like on paper the worst team in the division. Well, Tua had a pop year, so I mean, we'll see what Matt can do in year 3. But like, you know, I get like on the way like the eye test. Oh yeah, Mac, I'm fine with you doing that, Mike. Yeah, no, I said the Steelers are probably finishing last. That's why when we'll talk about the AFC North kind of a little bit now. I think Bears could get 7. Maybe. It really depends on Justin Field. Yeah, like I like Tua, but I don't trust his health. Again, my number one complaint about Tua throughout his entire thing, my entire scouting report on Tua, he's pretty accurate. Has a decent arm, but it's not that great after the hip injury. I don't trust this durability of the guy. He was 27th in accuracy? Really? So he's not even that accurate anymore, so I take that away. Mac Jones is more accurate than Tua then. Mac Jones is like top 15 or some shit, like top 10 accurate quarterback. Believe it or not, how you like them apples. Do you know since entering the NFL, guess who the 2 most accurate quarterbacks since like 2017, since Joe Burrow entered? It's Joe Burrow and Mac Jones. Those are your 2 most accurate NFL QBs. Very funny statistic about Mac. Also, Mac Jones is like the second or third on. Hold on, there's a very good statistic. Hold on. Here, this is the one I was looking for. Cool. Here's a fun stat. Herbert high on the list. For unlucky, this is the unluckiest QBs in the NFL. Top 10 percentage of Q. This is basically if the picks are your fault. Joe Burrow. So most of his interceptions are not his fault. Basically, only 30% of his picks are his fault. 34.3. Then it's Justin Herbert. Hey, look at that. Politics. You probably thought that would be coming. And then look who's number 3. The shocking thing? No, this is a real stat. No, this is like balls hitting receivers in the hands and it fucking going to the defender. The ball getting tipped and the fucking ball whirling into the fucking air 800. Because when Mac Jones gets a tipped pass for some fucking reason, and it's only Mac Jones that this happens to, when Mac Jones gets tipped, which all quarterbacks get tipped, every time Mac Jones gets tipped, the ball goes, whoa, 800 foot in the fucking air for an easy intercept. I'm talking like 800 foot in the air, dude. I'm talking like it's like a home run ball right to the defense somehow. And it's like, that's not even fair every fucking time, dude. This is a very credible list. When your receiver gets hit in the hands and deflects the football to the defense, that's not the quarterback's fault. When the receiver runs a bad route and just goes the wrong way, that's not the quarterback's fault. Quarterback's job is to timing place that football. He's not throwing it to the receiver where he thinks the receiver is. He's throwing it to where the receiver needs to be when the ball is going, like on where that part of the read comes. That's where you got to be. Like, that's the timing you have to have in the NFL. When it's not like that, that's not the quarterback's fault. That's the fucking receiver's fault that pick happened. Yeah, I don't care about quarterbacks. Don't go head to head. So Justin Fields and Wilson were sacked 50. Jesus Christ. Yeah, Fields got sacked a lot. Okay, so let's go back to the NFC North. I just wanted to put that up there because I thought this was interesting. And also Watson is not high on that list because fucking Texans had, outside of Hopkins. Yeah, Tua, look up Tua's numbers in them games. It's not very good. Tua didn't win them football games. Just so you're aware. What's he got, like fucking 3 touchdowns? And now, then go look up how many times their stupid fucking defense scores against us. God, I hate that team, dude. I cannot wait to finally. They don't get us week 1. Now they don't get a free win versus us because they're fucking over prepared for week 1. But anyway, all right. Browns, I like them around 9 or 10 wins. That division's going to be very hard. Again, the Steelers probably last place. I don't know. Like the Ravens could be very scary this year with that team, and of course the Bengals are the Bengals. So I see the Browns as kind of a third team, kind of even with the Ravens, but the Ravens are a little bit ahead. 9 to 11. Yeah, I see 9 to 11. I give ranges this early in the preseason. Like 9 to 11 is where I'm comfortable. It feels good. I just feel kind of like weird about the Deshaun Watson thing. It's not, I don't care about any of that. It's more just I don't know how everything's gonna look for Deshaun, you know. Oh, you guys wanted so right now I'm leaning on the Bengals winning that division. I kind of like the Ravens in second. Like a really close second though. I've heard Darnell's looked really good, but like I also seen a really funny clip. Hold on. Darnell Washington. Where it looks like he moves in slow motion. Hold on a second. They're called like the way that this is titled, they're like Darnell Washington has looked like a freak. He's been unguardable in camp. It's like, is this clip in slow motion? Are they moving at like 3/4 speed? What like like I hope Darnell knows that they're not gonna go that slow in the game. Like that's a very slow guy. Like he's been alright. He looks alright, but it's like I don't know what the fuck that is. Yeah, I hate the helmets, but it's cutting down on camp concussions, which is, I guess, important. They look retarded, but like, fucking, until they get helmets that can't give you concussions, we kind of gotta, fucking. It's better than everybody looking like Nate Diaz and that dude. The CT is so bad. It allows them to go a little bit more full speed. You know what I mean? Like. Just take the silly look and whatever. It's like the trade-off is really good though. You look kind of stupid, but you can go like fucking full speed almost. So it's like, god damn it, we look like douchebags, but man, are we safe right now. Hot take, Browns win. Hey, that's not a hot take. They could. I think any team in that division is good enough to win it. That's my take on the AFC North. I don't think any team is so far away in that division. Would I be shocked if the Steelers won it? No. Would I be shocked if Cleveland? No. Ravens? No. Bengals? No. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, that's kind of how you have to look at it. Is there a shock team to win that division? No, I don't think so. I think you can make good arguments that, like, for any of those teams winning that division, you can make the argument the Browns have the best quarterback in that division, have one of the better defenses in that division, because they kind of do. Like, pound for pound, if the Browns stay healthy, that's a fucking loaded defense. They win a lot of games because they don't give up a lot of points. Like, that's a lot of their wins is like, yeah, we won like fucking 17-7. How many yards did the other team get? Like 90, like how many total? 90. It's like, oh my god, if only their offense was consistent. So that's kind of the Browns are a scary team. Like the Steelers are just very, very young and like kind of in a rebuild, but like they have elite coaching, arguably the best coaching in the division. So like, you know what I mean? You can kind of keep breaking things down and kind of looking at things, and kind of like the Steelers are known to rebuild very quickly. They're kind of always right back in the thick of things. So like even those two teams that kind of feel like they're like maybe not in the same league, they can quickly come up into that league, and it not be shocking to like to your system where you're like, I didn't see that coming. Who would have thought the Steelers would be good? Like that. They finished above 500 last year somehow. So to me, we're kind of it's still that's probably the best division of football. Yeah, like I was gonna say, it reminds me of Sarcastaball, like the big helmets they wear now. Oh, there was something we were like just about to start talking about. Oh, okay. So did you guys see that the Eagles signed 2 linebackers? They signed Miles Jack and somebody else. Both of those guys are expected to make the team. Like they signed 2 really good linebackers, and it's like, didn't they literally fucking just draft Nakobe Dean, who should be starting this year as a second-year like superstar that everybody like the NFL media pretends that Nakobe Dean won Rookie of the Year on defense last year or something. I'm not really sure, but got replaced by like Roquan Smith because he didn't do anything. Then they drafted Nolan Smith, But yet they just signed Miles Jack. Like, they signed two guys who play the exact same positions as Dean and Nolan. And it's like, when you draft two rookies, generally, like with as much anticipation as those two guys had, I don't think it's a good thing that your team is traded for a veteran linebacker and signed two more linebackers when you've used first-round picks on linebackers. Do you see the problem that might be coming from the Eagles camp out of taking all them stupid-ass Georgia players for some reason? After they seen Nakobe Dean and the one guy they took last year that didn't do shit as rookies, they just disappeared. So they took Jalen Carter and Nolan Smith and went, we'll do it again. Seems to not be working. Jalen Carter seems to be pretty good, but that was kind of obvious. But those other guys, I still haven't heard anything. I forgot the first guy's name. I don't even remember who the big guy they drafted last year was that was supposed to be. Jordan Davis, that's right. I really wanted him, but I don't even know what he's doing. I've literally not heard his name all camp. The entire offseason, I've heard zero about Jordan Davis. Not a single word. Or Nakobe Dean, other than, look out, they have Jordan Davis, Nakobe Dean, Nolan Smith, and Jalen Carter. And I'm like, so? Who gives a fuck what those two guys do last year? They both got replaced by fucking 15-year veterans. And then the team drafted their positions again in the first round, kind of signaling that they went, these guys aren't it. Yeah, it's a great thing when you have to draft the same positions you just drafted again. In the modern NFL, you're running 2D tackles. No, you're not. Are you just gonna get beat all the time when you run a 4-3 in 2020 fucking you ain't gonna run on the Eagles. All right, we'll just pass on them and kill them every down. I guess that's okay. You see what I mean? Like what are they running, like a 4-3 with 2 DTs? They're gonna rotate him every play. No, they fucking Jordan Davis didn't work out the way that they thought he was, and I don't think they were like, oh shit, he was a bad pick. And now they're looking at hopefully that Jalen is actually the guy. Yeah, Kenny, you'll be all right. It's a good time, man. Just keep your head on your shoulders. Don't be afraid to meet friends and hang out with people. Just don't forget about your schoolwork, you know. You'll have fun, man. It's really fun living on college. It's really fun being at a college. I think you'll enjoy yourself. Eagles your Super Bowl pick? That's fine. I have no idea who's going to win MVP. I think Joe Burrow might. Yeah, if you need to ask me stuff, yeah, sure. I don't care. You got robbed by refs in the Super Bowl? Yeah, sure. I don't know if I ever really believe in stuff like that. At most, you guys kind of got fucked on the field situation. That's a little suspicious. It's just a little weird that the guy was like a Chiefs fan. It's just like, oh wait, the guy who grew the field was a Chiefs fan? Why is that okay? That's a little suspicious, but it's not like they knew the Chiefs were going to be in that year's Super Bowl, you know? When they like signed a contract with a guy to grow the grass. It was kind of, pre-done. Pretty sure that was why that was such a funny story. Was because like the guy who like grew the grass for the Super Bowl was like a Chiefs fan. Oh, look at that! My internet did stable out, so that was good. What else do we got to talk about? What other crazy things? Yeah, tonight was always going to be a bit of a crazy one. I kind of figured that it's crazy that you guys aren't fighting with me about this pick. Is it because of last year and everybody's like, yeah, we're not going to give this dickhead the glory of shitting on us again, even if we think he's crazy. Somehow he's fucking. It's not the end of the stream. I have made no indication that we are at the end of the stream. Unless the fucking viewer count just drops to 0, and then I'm just gonna end it. And so no. I warned you about asking me again, dude. Don't fucking ask me. Trey Lance. Wait. Huh? Am I thinking of the wrong player? He could smoke though. This guy. Oh, Trevor Lawrence. Oh, okay. I was gonna say it typed in weird. Yeah. T-Law could be a pretty good like dark horse candidate to an MVP, I think. Justin Herbert's probably up there as a good odds. Josh Allen. Then you got fucking I think Burrow's got a good shot this year. But he's got that super team around him, so they kind of knock him for that. Yeah, Trevor Lawrence very well could. So, what if DeMar Hamlin, like, has a shitty season, right? Like, he's like a bad corner, gets benched eventually. And, like, Calvin Ridley is like #1 receiver in the NFL and an all-pro. Do they just give the all comeback player of the year award still over to fucking Hamlin, or do they give it to Ridley? Ridley is coming back also from a very bad problem with his mental health. So there's like 2 like comebacks going on for Ridley right here. Regardless of the suspension, you know, that was a mistake he made. He is coming back from a pretty, you know, he had that mental health issue going on. I don't know. I know the NFL won't give him an award because, you know, because this is gambling. But again, I think that the NFL even seemed like they felt really sorry to suspend Ridley last year. Like the energy behind Ridley getting suspended was they're just dulling them out now. They're like, fuck you, you're suspended. Like with Ridley, there was like, they looked sad and shit. They're like, ah. I think it was because Ridley was such a weird situation where like, I think he just, you know what happened, I think, with Ridley, and Ridley probably will never admit this. He probably assumed that since he was on the injured list and no, on the non-football like injured list, like he was like exempt, that he wasn't subjected to the NFL rules anymore. I genuinely think that's what happened. And I think that's why the league looked like they felt so bad for what they had to do about Ridley. They're like, God damn. Dude, why didn't you just like ask somebody? I figured since I wasn't like in the NFL, like just like because like Ridley's was like weirdly technical. No, what happened to Jake Witt? Something bad happened to him. Like I wonder if the technicality got Ridley more than anything, because again the energy around it's so different. Like they seemed very upset about the Ridley situation. Now they're just like fuck all these losers. Maybe it's because Ridley was the first one or something, and they just were kind of like, oh, how do we proceed? But again, Ridley, I don't know. I feel like Ridley just messed up more than like actually broke the rules and just was being an ignorant dipshit about breaking the rules and didn't think he'd get caught. I genuinely think he thought he was okay because he wasn't like in the NFL. Oh, he's going to season-ending IR? Oof. That's not good. Hopefully they don't cut him. That's always the brutal part about getting injured in the NFL. They may cut him. That could be it. But he is like a decent fucking sized kid and prospect, so I doubt they cut him. Be kind of a brash move. I didn't even realize we've been going for 1:15 already. That was a pretty good opening. That was a good stream. Again, I don't expect anyone to agree with my takes. You guys don't have to. I'm pretty sure you guys probably think I'm crazy again. That's fine. That's the beauty of this whole thing. That's why I like my hot takes. No one ever really agrees with them. Every other time I get a lot of agreement and stuff. Now this is the only time where people are like, you know what? Nah, I gotta say something. This fucking guy's lost his mind at this juncture. But see, because of last year, everybody's a little gun shy now. They're like, This Jadis was the only one who's speaking up because he wasn't here last year when the take was made, and he doesn't remember how crazy that was against me. And then at the end of by about week 7, I'm going like this at people, going, "So what's up?" And everybody's like, "Fuck, dude, this guy's got us again." Hopefully he puts on some weight, like some muscle weight, because he was a little skinny if I remember right. But he was like converting from tight end or something like that, and that's why he was a little skinnier for offensive tackle or whatever. If I remember right, he weighed like what 290 or like 285. It was pretty thin for like a guy who wants to play tackle in the NFL. Yeah, he was like he's like, well, yeah, that's, I like a lot of basketball converts go play lineman or tight end. Tight end's a really popular position for former basketball players. Because mainly you just need like a big body receiver. Oh. Looks like this stream's coming to a close, huh? People are starting to file out. It's getting to be midnight. Are we running out of things to talk about? I kind of ran through my topics, which is basically my take and a little bit of shit to talk about some of the rest of the league. We're still at the weird stage where I don't have a ton of predictions. It's all like a ton of caveats in front of it. Like everything is subjected to change if injuries happen. Yeah, dude, here, holy fuck, man. If you leave one more time, you're never getting back in, just so you're aware. Like, I'll never let you in. My God, dude. I don't think the Jets will make the playoffs, no. I think the Jets are like a 7-win team. I don't really think that they're that good. Oh, wrong thing. I wouldn't click on that. Wrong thing. Oh, this is why I hate dealing with fucking Discord, dude. What is this? What the fuck? Oh, I gotta make enough. Fuck, I gotta make some new ones. Hold on. No, it's fine. I got it. I do very specific style links because I don't want anybody but him to join. If he doesn't get it, that's his own fault. You got 30 minutes. You got like it's a 1-use link, so you know. Better be ready, Jadis. Yeah, you don't accidentally leave Discord. Yeah, both your accounts are still in my Discord, by the way, so I'm not really sure what you're doing. You didn't leave the Discord. Why do you need a link? Well, I'm about to deactivate the link now, so you have like 30 seconds to click on it. For someone who really wanted that shit, you're about to fucking... That's about that. I'm deleting it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and it's gone. I'm not letting this just sit here, dude. Are you joining the link or not? I'm not about to let you send shit to your friend. It's not expired. No one's used it. Nope. Tough shit, man. I don't know what to tell you. Looks like you're too retarded to use a Discord link. It's not my problem. That's why I hate doing this shit. I deleted them both. There's gonna be another new one coming. This is the last one I'm going to give to you. If you don't use it, you're fucked. Because I'm not doing this anymore. Go. You see how fucking annoying this is, dude? You're wasting everybody's fucking time here. Because you're too stupid to figure out how to fucking use an app that like fucking 9-year-olds figured out. Fucking boomers use this app, dude. Come on, Jesus Christ. I don't know what you're doing, dude, but it's pretty fucking amazing. You haven't joined this yet. When you're begging for this the whole stream and annoying the fuck out of me all day about this. It's probably expired because you're in my Discord already. I don't know what to tell you. Like, I'll show you that you're in the Discord on multiple accounts. Where are you? You're not in my Discord. Oh, this is a burner account? Oh, alright. See you later, fucking retard. Yeah, we're just gonna delete all that shit. He doesn't know what he's doing. He doesn't realize how sharp I am on these fucking invites that I send out. Like... He's saying it's not working because he's trying to like get the link, copy it, get it to one of his buddies. He's like, come on, man. That's alright. Oh well. I kind of figured when he had no idea how to argue against me. And his take was just, you say things you don't say. Like, oh, okay, this isn't even Jadis. Got it. Wouldn't have been that aggressive with him, by the way. Jadis is a pretty good guy. Good kid. I wouldn't have yelled at him like that. By the way, if you guys ever see me going ridiculously hard on somebody, just know that I know it's fucking extra shots or somebody like that, fucking being a shitlord. Like, I'll play into their delusions to some extent, but I'll also be a very vicious person to them. Just know I'll never go on at anybody for their football takes like that, unless you're fucking extra shots. Because I think you're retarded if you're extra shots. Everyone else, I think you're coming from a good place. Maybe ESPN has misguided you a little bit, but we can fix that. We can get you thinking correctly. Not the way I think, just not in the way ESPN thinks, which is terrible. Maybe because they finally fired all them people at ESPN, things will improve. But, till we see it, can't trust them bitches. Again, they got rid of a lot of the problems. Like, they got rid of fucking dipshit McGillicuddy, Cliff Boyd, Max Kellerman. I was so happy when they fired him. I was like, oh, they're getting rid of the trash. Can Jordan Love be good? Be so good? I don't know. The word "so" is kind of a weird one. I don't know what you mean by that. I think it's just his normal show that he does all the time, right? Like, I think it's the show he does now, but it's also just going to be simulcast to ESPN. I think that's the... I think that instead of like being on radio, now he's on ESPN. I think that's the... Yeah, they're just terrible. ESPN used to be great, but sadly. We'll go till midnight tonight. We got another 10 minutes or so, guys. No, I don't think Jordan Love could be the best quarterback in the NFL, no. I think he'd be okay, though. I think he'd be serviceable. But I think the Packers are in for their first hard time ahead at quarterback. I mean, you just lost Aaron Rodgers. Like they have former players. Yeah, exactly. Like, it seems like on ESPN, they give you a side to defend, and that's your job. It's just like, ugh, that's awful. Even if the person doesn't personally agree with the side, they seems like people are out here defending just like asinine dumb shit on ESPN. Use this advanced analytic that we made up. Or ESPN, fuck you. They've signed Zach Cunningham too in Philadelphia. That's right. Yeah. I think there's a good shot that the Packers have a top 5 pick. I think the team isn't very good, but we'll see. I think ESPN, ESPN literally created a stat called QBR, which is a dog shit thing that overrates fucking running quarterbacks. God, I hate that fucking statistic. I literally don't even care about it. I literally don't even acknowledge the stat when I'm taking quarterbacks. Tom Brady has like a fucking 60 career QBR. That's a retarded stat, like a drop dead retarded stat. Yeah, but if you don't run, you're not a good quarterback. Huh? What? God damn, what a dumb stat. No, I find that to be like a typical fucking ESPN thing. We're going to evaluate quarterbacks, and running is going to weigh very heavy. So pocket quarterbacks are just automatically the worst quarterbacks than on QBR scales. Yeah, tough luck. All right, so this is a useless fucking stat then, because Tom Brady's not a good quarterback but via QBR. What kind of dumb fucking... Any stat that tells you Tom Brady is a bad quarterback, throw that fucking stat in the garbage. Literally, or Mahomes, or any good quarterback. If it's literally telling you that that quarterback is... that's not actually a good quarterback. Literally, take the stat. throw it in the garbage, and never acknowledge it again. QBR, Brady doesn't have the best QBR. He's not the best quarterback. Bye-bye. Throw that shit in the trash. He should be top 3 in QBR. He's not. He's literally got like fucking 500-600 touchdown passes and like 110 interceptions. Just like, all right, yeah, that's retarded. Yeah, he's got a better QBR. He's more complete than Burrow. Yeah. Because he can run. His QBR is higher, dude. Michael Vick is a better fucking quarterback than Tom Brady based on QBR. Sorry, dude. Like, no, they aren't. They just can run, so their QBRs are higher. Fuck you. I don't give a shit about that stat. It's a retarded stat for fucking stupid people. Passer rating is a good stat because it evaluates how well you pass the football. They already got the perfect stat for figuring out how good a quarterback is. It's called your fucking passer rating. If you don't know how to fucking calculate it, well, then guess what? Learn how to fucking calculate it. It's very good. It's a very, very, very good statistic. QBRs for dipshits that take running as seriously for a quarter. You know what's funny? People use QBR, right? They use that as like a die-hard stat, like because it you know, it helps whatever. And they like to sound smart for whatever fucking reason. It's not. But they also, any quarterback who runs, they shit on his running backs. The same people who praise QBR and use it a lot will also simultaneously shit on guys like Lamar or Justin Fields as actual running backs pretending to play quarterback because all they do is run. It's like, no, the stat that you're praising, that you suck the dick of, is like partial of the reason that people are running, because without running, they can't have a high QBR. And it's like, you're making these guys into running backs because of your fucking dick sucking of fucking QBR. Ugh. You're creating your own fucking problem, you dumb bitch. These efficiency guys are going to come in and run the football because they want a high QBR so they can get money, because idiot fucking teams will pay them high money for high QBR. I got a quarterback, he got 80 QBR and he threw 30 interceptions. I can't wait till I hear that interceptions are an overrated thing to care about when Josh Allen throws fucking 30 one year. Yeah, but his QBR was 75. Because he ran for 10 touchdowns and 1,000 yards, dude. You're just jealous that Matt can't run like that. Like, I like running quarterbacks, but it's like, goddamn, I hate QBR. It completely overvalues that trait. That's why I think it's the worst stat in football. Literally, it's horrible. I would rather know what a defensive tackle's win-loss record is in the NFL than ever hear about what a QB's QBR rating is. Unless it's perfect. Unless it's 100. But damn, that's impressive. That's when I'd be impressed if it's perfect. Other than that, I don't care. Ooh, congrats, you can run good. I don't want a running quarterback. Next. I'll take Tom Brady types all day. No, just kidding. I like scramblers, but I hate QBR. I like running quarterbacks. Just QBR is a silly stat. Passer rating is the way to look at it. And then if you got a running quarterback, don't take it as serious. You know what I mean? Like there's a way you can use passer rating for scramblers. You want to know how? Like, you know, just yeah, he's not the greatest thrower. Mans can run. That's how you deal with the guy with the bad passer rating, like fucking Cam Newton. Oh yeah, it's been raining all day in Michigan. Shit weather. All right, guys. I think that's about like a good thing you remembered. Holy shit. Skip likes to use. Yeah. Skip loves QBR. Fucking. I think he helped create the stat. I hate that Skip Bayless likes that stat because he's usually pretty. Again, I think it's just because he helped create it, and he won't admit that he helped create it, so he's biased about it. All right, guys. I think that's that. You guys got anything else you want to go over real quick? As always, the streams pick up and we get more and more as we get into the season. Not a bad stream. 72 views, maybe a little bit more, maybe around 80 when it actually all finishes out. About 18 likes. I appreciate that, everybody. Very kind. We'll be live again tomorrow. I'm probably going to play some games tomorrow, to be honest, just to kind of break the tension and just do something easy. Then Tuesday we'll probably go live, and then we'll probably go live every day this week except like Wednesday or Friday. So Thursday, obviously, we got the Patriots. Oh, Friday we got football we can go live for. Never mind, we'll be live Friday too. Oh damn, we're about to be live a lot. I may take Tuesday. I don't know. I don't need to take Tuesday off. I'm just gonna stream. All right, guys. Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. I'll try to be live around the same time. Wait, I get out at 10 tomorrow. Yeah, it'll be like 10:30 when I go live. Yeah, 10:30ish. All right. That was basically today. Not a big deal. Yeah, so basically same time. All right, guys. Have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks a ton for tuning in. Probably some gaming tomorrow, and then we'll figure it out going forward. All right. Have a good rest of the night. Go Lions. Go Tigers. And of course, as always, go Patriots. Thanks again for tuning in. Take it easy, and don't be safe.